Yes, fight fans, body and mind sports, welcome. You are fully appreciated if you are here for another session of boxing talk, my people. And in this round, I do have updates on the Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois rematch, my people. That very much anticipated rematch, my guys. A lot of things have been surfacing. Um, you know, not pointing us in the direction of a possible rematch happening. That is actually left so many fans, me myself included, assuming that we may not well get that rematch. We may not well get that rematch, or not get it when we want it anyway, which is the next fight for Daniel Dubois. We're not gonna get that rematch. That is what we are assuming. But I do have the latest update for you guys in this video, and I will be giving you a definite answer, yes or no, whether the rematch is actually happening, my people. Not only that, but what Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois plan to be doing from now going forward, as well as Frank Warren's new business and ventures. He's been spreading the news all over the media, and so I'm here to transfer that news to you people. And that sums up everything I've got for you in this video. So without any further delay, my guys, let's get cracking, my people, and just get going, my guys. And so, yeah, starting with Daniel Dubois, I'm very excited about his new form, my people, and his newfound confidence. I mean, the man is on fire, my guys, right now, and I love his attitude as well. His attitude towards the fight game right now. He's ready to take on all comers, he said, and anyone that represents a big fight. So I guess that means the window is still up, the window of opportunity to face Dubois in a rematch is still available for Anthony Joshua, who Dubois says is up to Joshua. He's been reigning in the heavyweight division for so long that now it's up to him what he actually does next. But as for himself, he's willing to take on anybody, and yeah. So regardless of that opportunity being available, though, I have to tell you, my guys, and for those who are actually looking forward to this fight, sadly, the fight is not going to happen, my guys. There's not going to be Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois next, according to Frank Warren in an interview he had with Seconds Out. This was just yesterday, my people, and when he was asked, will the Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois fight happen next, he answered directly and without, no beating around the bush, nothing, my guys. He just gave us a straightforward no, it will not happen next. So there you go. There is our answer. At last, we have a yes or no answer, my people, and it kind of echoes a little bit what Eddie Hearn told us before about his fighter Anthony Joshua. Although more direct, Frank Warren is than Eddie Hearn was. Eddie Hearn saying that Anthony Joshua is suffering niggles and injuries, and I thought that was an excuse, my people. He said that was the reason why Anthony Joshua may well not be able to meet Daniel Dubois in February as planned, and so will be making a comeback in May. In May, my guys, or sometime in the summer, in the summer, against a whole new opponent that is not Daniel Dubois, my people. And so yeah, that is according to Eddie Hearn, my people. And him and Anthony Joshua's plan, Hearn and Anthony Joshua's plan is to sit it out, wait for the winner of Usyk and Fury to transpire, and then take it from there, my people, my guys. But the person they are targeting though is actually Tyson Fury, my people. And I believe they're trying to salvage whatever they have left of that Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua fight that fans, UK fans, are heavily been calling for, been heavily invested in for a very long time, and they have not got the fight, my people. And it seems that it might slip it might slip their grip now, my guys, and they fully had it in full grip before, my guys. But since Anthony Joshua's loss to Daniel Dubois, they are shook that Anthony Joshua may not make a successful defense against Daniel Dubois. We know if he was to succeed versus Dubois and win in a rematch, that will make Fury and Anthony Joshua that level much bigger than what it is now, my people, because Fury losing to Usyk would not affect the fight if Anthony Joshua was to be Dubois, because both Anthony Joshua and Fury would have then both lost to Usyk. So yeah, so it would have been a big fight. It would have been a big fight if Joshua was to go on, beat Daniel Dubois, and then fought Fury if he lost to Usyk, my people. But what if Fury like I said, what if Fury actually won? What if Fury actually won, or maybe he actually lost? What if he actually lost, my guys? Fury actually lost, but on the side of Joshua, things remained as they are now, which is to sit it out. So meaning you'll be coming off a loss with Daniel Dubois, my guys. In that scenario, it's still a very good fight, because it would just mean two losers going against one another, two best losers, two losers who have been at the top of the division and have reigned in as king in the division before, my people. And so it would be the most talented losers facing one another, and that would still be a great matchup, my guys, my people. Because like I said, if Fury loses to Usyk, they may well that means that they have a common opponent in Usyk who they both lost to. And as for Fury, we wouldn't know whether he's better than Daniel Dubois or not. So yeah, but if Fury does go on to win, though, he has revealed to the media that he would not mind a trilogy with Usyk. So I'm expecting a trilogy if Fury beats Usyk, and it would be fair, because that would make Fury and Usyk 1-1. So 1-1 in in the first fight and the second fight together. That would make them 1-1. So the trilogy would be the decider, my guys. Would be the decider to find out who is the numero uno of the division, my guys, my people. And so that is the scenario there. If Fury was to go on to beat Usyk. But what if Usyk wins? Usyk has revealed that the only fighter that he's really more or less more interested in facing, if he was to go on and beat Fury, will be, of course, Daniel Dubois. So Usyk is therefore interested in becoming 2 times undisputed in the heavyweight division via Dubois, who a lot of fans actually thought he lost his fight to Dubois, although Usyk did go on to knock out Dubois, I believe, in the 8th or the 9th round when they faced one another. But a lot of people, though, including myself, we are of the opinion that had that fight not passed the 5th round, Dubois would have won. But the referee made it very easy and possible for Usyk to pass the 5th round by giving him and extended time to recover, my people. A time that he did not deserve, because he had signaled to the referee a low blow. He got hit with a body shot by Daniel Dubois. But you know, the replay and the opinions, the popular opinion of fans and people in the boxing world is that it was not a low blow. So in Usyk's mind, it's like he believes that everybody thinks he lost. So fighting Dubois second time would be like you know, avenging a loss, I guess, I suppose. So he wants that fight. He wants to prove to the world that he is the superior fighter between him and Daniel Dubois, my people. But Daniel Dubois don't care. Like I said, he wants all comers, and he has said that bring them all, I will knock them down and send them to retirement. That is a straight warning there from Daniel Dubois. And so that is the scenario so far, my guys, my people. But it's all right talking about fights that may happen with Daniel Dubois post February, because we know Daniel Dubois is coming back in February. Those fights are those fights, innit? They're going to happen after February. But Daniel Dubois, though, right now he has no mandatory challenger to his IBF title, and he needs a good opponent. He needs a good opponent, a big fight for his February comeback, my people. But who can that opponent be? There's been a host of interesting names. We've had the Egypt Caballos, we've had the Zhilei Zhangs, we've had the Martin Bacolis, we've Fabio Wardley, Joseph Parker, my guys. That's 5 names I've named already. But I want to rule out 2. I want to rule out 2, my people. Because although the IBF right now has allowed for Daniel Dubois to make a voluntary defense of his IBF title, for that voluntary defense, I'm going to rule out Cabello and Martin Bacoli, who have actually been ordered by the IBF to face one another in a title eliminator for either Bacoli and Cabello to go against one another, and of course the winner of that fight would emerge to be the mandatory challenger to Dubois' IBF title, my people. And that fight is happening before February, my guys, either before February or may well be on the undercard. Who knows what the real plans are. But when the news first came out that Cabello and Bacoli will be facing each other, we were made to believe that it may be on the undercard of Fury versus Usyk 2, my people. But one thing I do know is definitely going to be before the February day, or around that time anyway. So yeah, we can rule that out. That fight is not going to happen next for Daniel Dubois, my people. It's not going to be Cabello or Martin Bacoli for February. So that leaves us with Fabio Wardley. That's been ruled out by Frank Warren. He says he doesn't want that fight. He wants to build it up to be something bigger. We know there's a lot of buzz around Fabio Wardley right now and Daniel Dubois, my people. And also what else do we have? So now that leaves us with Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang. I think Parker is possibly the more might be an easy opponent for Daniel Dubois to deal with than Zhang. You know, I know Parker did beat Zhang, but he did get knocked down, I think like 2 or 3 times when Parker and Zhang faced one another in March, my people. And Zhang could have easily won that, you know, if had Parker not survived those knockdowns and, you know, used a lot of movement in that fight, which I think Dubois will have to do if he faced Zhang, my people. To avoid getting knocked down, you would have to move around a lot, and you know, he may not be successful doing so like he did with Big Baby Miller, my guys, because Zhang punched way harder. He's got one punch KO power, and not only that, he's very accurate, my guys, and good boxing IQ, my people, but although very slow, my guys, very slow in his movement, my people. But yeah, still between the fight between Zhang and Dubois could be made. Also, fight between Parker and Dubois could be made, because all three of these fighters belong under Queensbury Promotions, my people, my guys. So I don't think they're gonna risk the chance of Dubois becoming undisputed champion by putting him against Zhang, who I think is a much more dangerous opponent than Parker, my people. And also, Parker is a mover, so it's good for, I've said this in my previous video, so it's good for Dubois to go against a mover to get him ready for movers. You know who I mean. Usyk and Fury, they're both movers, my guys, and you don't really stand a very high chance of getting knocked out by Joseph Parker. I know it's the heavyweight division, but Parker, he doesn't really have KO power like that, like Zhang. Not as far as I know. He's more of a 12-round type of fighter, my people. Yeah. So with that said, though, I'm gonna put my neck out and say that he is most definitely, possibly, I'm going to face Parker next. I'm putting my bet on Parker. I put my bet on Dubois versus Parker in February. And although Zhang has expressed that he wants Daniel Dubois, he's also expressed that he wants Parker more. He wants to avenge that loss he had against Parker in March, my people. So yeah, he's got a duty there. He has a duty to make that fight, my people. But as far as Parker, he's been the most vocal of all the possible opponents for Dubois' voluntary defense, my people. He has said that he is very hungry. In fact, he believes he's the most hungry of all the possible opponents, my guys. And he's looking for a big fight. He said he's hungry for a big fight since his last one in March, my people. And he's calling out Dubois, calling him out hard, my guys. And he's Joseph Parker, that is, believes the fight can happen. He believes the fight can happen. He is, however, realistic in that there are some obstacles that he might need to go around, but he definitely thinks it can happen, and he wants it, my people. And Dubois would not mind. He would not mind. I think the Dubois right now would beat Parker, I reckon. Even though Parker too is also on a surge, but so are Bacoli and Egypt Caballo. So thank goodness well, Dubois should be thanking goodness that he doesn't have to face them, my guys, because I think they'll be harder opponents than Parker, my guys, my people. But yeah, so Parker believes that fight can happen and he wants it. Dubois is ready to face all comers for a big fight. I think Parker represents a big fight, my people, especially the kind of fans, you know, the amount of fans Dubois has garnered from becoming IBF champion and all of his performances before that. Hergovich, Miller, and then Anthony Joshua after. come on, man. Come on, man. Anything he touches right now, in the upper echelon of the heavyweight division, is gonna be a big fight, my people, my guys. So now that I've given you guys the main updates, let me move ahead to Frank Warren, who is Frank Warren of Queensbury Promotions, my guys. Frank Warren, it has been revealed, has joined forces with Dazn, my people, which means he's now joined forces with Eddie Hearn and Riyadh Season also, and Oscar De La Hoya, because they are all working with Dazn too. So yeah, we got Eddie Hearn, we got Frank Warren, we got Oscar De La Hoya, and Turki Al Sheikh and Frank Warren all working with Dazn right now, and which means that Queensbury Promotion will no longer be with TNT Promotions as from April 2025, my guys. So that deal with Dazn will be starting on April 2025, meaning that Eddie and Frank, who have been long-time rivals, will be focusing on working together from 2025 going forward, my people. And Frank Warren says that this deal was a piece of cake to make because he recognized within the company, especially at management level, there's a lot of people that he has done successful business ventures with, my people, and people with long proven track records, my guys. And so he believes that Queensbury Promotion was in safe hands and is ready to move on to the next level with Dazn, my people. And this is a great move. I think we'll get all the promoters under Queensbury working under Dazn, working together, putting the best fighters, pitting their best fighters versus one another to bring fans the biggest and best fights. And also this would be great for domestic level fights as well. This gives them a platform not as big as Riyadh Season, which is reserved for the very best fighters, it seems, at the moment, for big fights, but this move here with Dazn, I think, will pave a platform and avenue for domestic fights to take place more and more often, my guys. And with that though, Frank Warren, he has come into Dazn with a roster of fighters under his umbrella, who have made new contracts and some have extended old ones. We got WBA featherweight champion Nick Ball, my guys, after his victory in October against Ronnie Rios, my people. He extended his contract, and so did IBF super featherweight champion Anthony Kakashi. He did that after beating Josh Warrington, my people. And next we got IBO super bantamweight champion Liam Davis, ahead of his defense versus Shabazz Masood. He made his contract with Queensbury Promotions, my people. And previously to facing Masood, that fight they had was on November the 2nd, actually. But previous to facing Masood, Davis has been the WBC, WBO international champion, and the Brit champion as well, and and also holds the European titles, my guys. So there you go. And we also have Hamza Shiraz, who has extended his contract, my people, after that great win against Tyler Denny, my people. He stopped Denny, I believe, in 1 or 2 rounds, I believe. So there you go. These are all a host of opponents that could that will be under the zone through Queensbury Promotions, my guys. And Moses Aituma, the heavily spoken of heavyweight prospect, British heavyweight prospect. He signed a new deal with Queensbury Promotion as well, my people. And along with all these fighters, Queensbury Promotions comes with Joseph Parker, Gilles Zhang, Daniel Dubois, Wardley, Okoli, David Aituma, and a host of heavyweights, my people. A host of heavyweights. So yeah, I guess they offer the heavyweights fights for the zone. I suppose, especially in the heavyweight division, Queensbury Promotion has got that on lock right now. Tyson Fury again, part of Queensbury Promotions, my people. So yeah. That's all I have for you, though. That's all I have for you in this session, my people. You can catch me next time right here on Body and Mind Sports. But before you leave, do like, do share, subscribe, and of course drop your comments below, my people. And as always, stay super blessed.